What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are doing something absolutely insane, something we have never done before. We are about to go on the most epic journey through one of the most incredible countries on the entire planet. I'm talking about a place with more bikes than people, with fields of flowers that stretch as far as the eye can see, and buildings that look like they came straight out of a fairy tale. That's right, we are going to explore the 16 must-visit spots in the Netherlands. I literally cannot wait to show you guys what we have planned, because this isn't just any travel video. This is the ultimate Dutch experience, and you are all coming with us for the ride. Get ready, because we are about to give you the craziest tour of the Netherlands you have ever seen. We're not just showing you one or two cool places, we are taking you to 16 of the most mind-blowing locations this country has to offer. We're talking about everything from the most historic educational spots that will teach you something amazing, to the most fun and wild places you can imagine. We're going to see ancient windmills, world-famous art, and even a theme park that will make you feel like a kid again. So buckle up, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, because you are not going to want to miss a single second of this absolute adventure. This video is literally for everyone. Whether you're a history buff who wants to dive deep into the past, an art lover who wants to see masterpieces up close, or someone who just wants to see some of the most beautiful scenery in the world, we've got you covered. We've packed this itinerary with so much variety, it's actually unbelievable. We're going from the bustling city streets to the quiet, peaceful countryside. We'll be exploring ancient traditions and modern marvels, all in one incredible trip. I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll be booking your own flight to the Netherlands because it's just that cool. So let's get this thing started. I want every single one of you watching to get hyped, because this is going to be a journey to remember. We're kicking things off in the heart of the country, in a city famous for its beautiful waterways and incredible atmosphere. I'm not going to spoil it just yet, but trust me, it's the perfect place to begin our challenge of visiting these 16 spots. Are you ready? Is the crew ready? Let's go. First stop on our epic tour of the Netherlands is coming up right now. Let's do this. This is going to be completely insane. I can already feel it. Amsterdam's canals are the heartbeat of the city. Over 165 canals, 1,500 bridges, and centuries of history. Walking along the water, you'll see narrow canal houses, historic bridges, and locals cruising by. The best way to experience it? Hop on a canal cruise. From the water, you'll spot iconic landmarks like the Anne Frank House and Rijksmuseum, and discover hidden details you'd miss on foot. Whether you're strolling, cycling, or floating, the canals are a must-see. This is the perfect start to any Amsterdam adventure. Are you kidding me? Look at this place. Keukenhof Gardens is the most colorful, mind-blowing garden I've ever seen. Over 7 million bulbs are planted by hand every year, creating rivers of tulips, hyacinths, and daffodils. It's only open for 8 weeks, so timing is everything. There are themed gardens, indoor pavilions, and even a windmill you can climb. You can take a whisper boat tour or cycle past endless flower fields. This is paradise on earth, a true bucket list moment. Next up, we're heading inside the Rijksmuseum, Amsterdam's art fortress. This isn't just a museum, it's a treasure chest packed with Dutch history, art, and secrets. The building itself is a masterpiece, blending Gothic and Renaissance styles. Inside, you'll find everything from intricate dollhouses to ship models and even a fighter jet. But the real star? Rembrandt's The Night Watch, so massive, it has its own room. It survived attacks, restorations, and centuries of admiration. Don't just snap a photo, spend time with it. This is Dutch art at its most powerful. Step into a real-life Dutch postcard at Zandse, where time stands still. This village is filled with historic windmills, green wooden houses, and charming canals. It's a living open-air museum with real working windmills and hands-on experiences. Go inside a windmill, see centuries-old technology in action, and try your hand at Dutch crafts. Watch a craftsman carve wooden clogs, then slip on a pair for yourself. Visit a cheese farm, learn how Gouda is made, and sample delicious varieties. Windmills, clogs, cheese, Zandse is the ultimate Dutch experience. The Anne Frank house in Amsterdam is more than a museum. It's the very place where Anne and her family hid during World War II. Walking through its rooms, you see her diary, the secret bookcase, and the marks of daily life that make history feel real. It's a somber, powerful experience, reminding us of the dangers of intolerance and the resilience of the human spirit. Anne's words echo here. I still believe that people are truly good at heart. Book tickets in advance. Welcome to Kinderdijk, where 19 windmills stand like ancient guardians over the Dutch countryside. This isn't just a postcard scene. These windmills have protected the land from flooding for centuries, working together as a team. Their engineering is legendary, earning kinderdijk a spot as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, right up there with the pyramids and the Great Wall. Walking here, you're stepping through living history where families still call these windmills home. If you visit the Netherlands, you absolutely can't miss this wonder. It's unforgettable. Welcome to The Hague, the political heartbeat of the Netherlands. Here, the Dutch Parliament, Prime Minister's office, and the King's working palace all sit beside charming canals and historic buildings. The Binnenhof is one of the world's oldest parliament buildings still in use, and the Ridderzaal hosts the King's annual speech. But The Hague is also the international city of peace and justice, home to the Peace Palace and over 150 global organizations. Here, world history is written daily, a city where power and peace truly meet. We're in Amsterdam at the Van Gogh Museum, home to the world's largest collection of his art. This place is an explosion of color, emotion, and stories, far beyond just sunflowers or the starry night. You walk through his life, from dark early works to the vibrant masterpieces of his final years. The museum reveals the man behind the myth, his struggles, his genius, and the brotherly love that made his legacy possible. It's an emotional, unforgettable experience, one of the most powerful art journeys on Earth. Today we're at Efteling in the Netherlands, one of the world's oldest and wildest fairy tale theme parks. This place is like stepping into a storybook packed with dragons, haunted castles, and insane roller coasters. We're racing through magical forests, taking on wild rides and facing epic challenges. From the barren 1898 dive coaster to the fire-breathing dragon, it's pure chaos and fun. We end with the Aquanura water show, Europe's biggest. Efteling is a must-visit adventure. Think your house is normal? Welcome to Rotterdam's cube houses, tilted cubes stacked together where nothing is straight and everything is a challenge. Designed by Piet Blom, these homes are like living in a geometric forest. We spent 24 hours inside, cooking, sleeping, and even hiding money. Everything is slanted, even the beds and kitchen counters. Living here is a hilarious, mind-bending challenge. Would you try it? After sleeping in a cube house, it's time for our next challenge, climbing Utrecht's Dom Tower. This is the tallest church tower in the Netherlands, 465 steps to the top. We're racing to the summit. Winner gets $50,000. Loser buys lunch for everyone below. The climb is brutal, but the view is worth every step. From the top, you see all of Utrecht and even Amsterdam on a clear day. The sense of accomplishment and the view are absolutely unforgettable. Welcome to Githorn, the Venice of the North, a magical Dutch village with no roads, only peaceful canals and whisper boats. Here you glide past thatched roof homes, over 170 wooden bridges, and through postcard-perfect scenery. Today we're turning this fairy tale into an epic Mr. Beast challenge. 100 contestants will race whisper boats, hunt for a golden goat horn, and compete for $50,000. It's chaos, beauty, and adventure, right here in Githorn. Who will win? Stick around to find out. Welcome to Maastricht, a city where cultures collide and secrets hide beneath the streets. Sandwiched between Belgium and Germany, this place is a wild mix of history, food, and languages. We've brought 50 contestants here for the ultimate survival challenge, using custom coins to trade, strategize, and explore. From ancient tunnels to modern streets, they'll face epic challenges above and below ground. Only one will outlast the rest and win $100,000. Maastricht is the perfect backdrop for our wildest adventure yet. Okay, for our next video, we are completely changing the vibe. We're leaving the cities behind and heading to an island. This is Texel, the largest of the Dutch Wadden Islands, and it is a paradise of beaches, sand dunes, and nature. It's so big, it's practically its own little country. So you know what that means. We're doing a $1 million island survival challenge. We've brought 100 subscribers here, dropped them off on the beach, and the last one to leave the island wins the $1 million. This is going to be our biggest challenge ever. Texel is famous for a few things: its massive beaches, its nature reserves, and sheep. There are literally more sheep on this island than people. It's hilarious. So for our first mini challenge, contestants have to herd a flock of sheep into a pen. It sounds easy, but these sheep are surprisingly fast. The winner of this challenge gets a massive head start, a fully stocked survival kit with a tent, food, and a map of the island. Everyone else gets, well, nothing. They have to survive off the land. This is where it gets real, folks. The beautiful scenery is deceiving. This is a true test of survival. The island is huge, over 25 kilometers long, and it's packed with different terrains. You have dense forests, windswept sand dunes, and marshlands. Navigating this place is going to be a huge part of the challenge. We've hidden supply caches all over the island, but they're in the toughest spots to reach. One is at the top of the iconic red lighthouse, another is in the middle of the Dislufter Nature Reserve, which floods during high tide. Contestants will have to time their journey perfectly, or risk getting trapped by the ocean. This is strategy on a whole new level. We're also making this an environmental challenge. For every piece of trash a contestant collects from the beach, we'll give them one Mr. Beast buck they can use to buy supplies from a floating shop we've set up just off the coast. So not only are they fighting to survive, they're also helping clean up this beautiful island. We're going to donate $100,000 to the local nature reserve at the end of this. This isn't just about winning $1 million, it's about leaving this amazing place better than we found it. Let the ultimate island challenge begin. Day 3 on Texel Island. And the 100 contestants have been whittled down to 50. The weak have been weeded out. Surviving here is no joke. The weather is unpredictable. One minute it's sunny, the next it's pouring rain and the wind is howling. We've seen contestants build incredible shelters out of driftwood and leaves, while others are struggling to even start a fire. Chandler tried to build a shelter and ended up just digging a hole in the sand. It's pure survival entertainment, and it is absolutely captivating to watch how different people react to the pressure. The best way to get around Texel is by bike. There are over 140 kilometers of bike paths crisscrossing the island. So for today's Advantage Challenge, we're holding a massive bike race. The race will take them through the dunes, past the sheep farms, and along the coastline. The winner doesn't just get bragging rights, they win the only mountain bike on the island, giving them a massive mobility advantage for the rest of the game. The others have to continue on foot. This single prize could be the key to winning the entire $1 million competition. This island is a paradise for birds. It's a major stop for migratory birds, and there are bird-watching huts everywhere. We've hidden a huge advantage inside one of these huts: a flare gun. The person who finds it can use it once to signal a helicopter that will drop them a care package with anything they want: pizza, a warm blanket, a video message from home. But using it will give away their location to every other player on the island. It's a massive reward with a massive risk. Will anyone be brave enough to use it? As we enter the final days of the challenge, only a handful of survivors remain. They are tired, hungry, but incredibly resilient. They've braved the elements, conquered our insane mini-challenges, and outlasted 90 other people. The final challenge will take place at the Ecomere Nature Center, where they have to answer questions about the island's wildlife. The last person standing will be crowned the ultimate Texel survivor and walk away with $1 million. This island has pushed them to their absolute limits, creating one of the most compelling stories we have ever told on this channel. What a journey! Welcome to Delft, the city of blue gold. Famous for its stunning blue and white pottery, Delft is a living work of art. Stroll its charming canals and fairy tale streets, where every building is picture perfect. Visit the Royal Delft factory to see true craftsmanship in action, and climb the new church tower for breathtaking views. The bustling Markt Square is the heart of the city, filled with cafes, shops, and history. Delft is a must-see Dutch gem. Okay, for our final spot on this epic tour of the Netherlands, we are doing something completely different. What if I told you that you could see the entire country in just one afternoon? Every famous building, every windmill, every canal, all in one place. You'd probably say I'm crazy, right? Well, get ready, because we are at Amsterdam, a miniature park that has recreated the entire Netherlands on a 1:25 scale. This place is absolutely mind-blowing. It's like we're giants walking through a tiny, perfect version of the country we just explored. This is literally the craziest finale ever. I want you to really understand the scale of this place. Everything you've seen in this video series, the canals of Amsterdam, the Rijksmuseum, the cheese market in Alkmaar, the cube houses in Rotterdam, it's all here, in perfect tiny detail. The little model trains actually run on the tracks, the planes taxi at the miniature Schiphol airport, and the little boats actually sail through the canals. I'm not exaggerating when I say the level of detail is insane. They even have tiny little people living their tiny little lives in these tiny little cities. It's the ultimate Honey, I Shrunk the Kids experience. This isn't just a static display either. The park is interactive. You can operate the Oosterscheldekering storm surge barrier yourself, load containers onto a cargo ship in the port of Rotterdam, or even bid at a flower auction. We literally spent 20 minutes just playing with the storm surge barrier, trying to see if we could flood the tiny Netherlands. Spoiler alert, the engineering is too good, even in miniature. It's an incredibly fun way to learn about how the country works, and it's engaging for literally everyone, from kids to adults. I'm 25 years old and I was having the time of my life. We even found a miniature version of the Mr. Beast team walking through a tiny version of Amsterdam. Okay, not really, but we should totally ask them to add that. Imagine a tiny Carl running away from a tiny Chandler. But seriously, seeing all these landmarks together in one place gives you an amazing perspective on the country. You can truly appreciate the diversity of the architecture and the incredible engineering that has shaped the Netherlands. It's like a living map, and it's one of the most unique and fun attractions you will ever visit. This is an absolute must-do. I know what some of you might be thinking. A miniature park? Isn't that for kids? No, absolutely not. I'm here to tell you that Amsterdam is unbelievably fun for all ages. We had our entire crew with us, a bunch of grown men, and we were all running around like we were 10 years old again, pointing at all the tiny details and getting super competitive with the interactive exhibits. There's a genuine sense of wonder here that brings out the kid in everyone. You can't help but smile when you see a tiny fireboat putting out a tiny fire. It's just pure, simple fun. And beyond the fun, it's also an amazing tribute to Dutch culture and innovation. The park is named after George Maduro, a law student who fought against Nazi troops and died in a concentration camp. His parents donated the money to start the park as a memorial to their son. So, while you're having fun, you're also supporting a charity, as all the proceeds go to children's causes. It's entertainment with a heart, and that makes the experience even more meaningful. You're not just visiting an attraction, you're becoming part of a legacy of generosity and remembrance. The park is also constantly evolving. They add new buildings and exhibits all the time to reflect what's happening in the real Netherlands. It's a living project, which means you could visit every few years and see something new. They have indoor experiences too, so even if it's a classic rainy Dutch day, you can still have an incredible time. They have shows that tell the stories of Dutch heroes and historical events, using amazing special effects. It's so much more than just a collection of models. It's a complete and immersive storytelling experience. So, as our final destination, Amsterdam is the perfect summary of our entire trip. It brings together all the incredible places we visited into one fun, interactive, and unforgettable experience. It's the ultimate highlight reel of the Netherlands. I would challenge anyone to go to Amsterdam and not have an amazing time. It's impossible. This is the perfect way to cap off an adventure through one of the most incredible countries in the world. It's a 10 out of 10, no notes, an absolute must-visit for anyone and everyone. And that's a wrap. 16 incredible spots in the Netherlands. From the giant canals of Amsterdam to the tiny world of Madurodam, this has been one of the most amazing trips we have ever taken. I want to give a massive thank you to every single one of you for watching this series and coming along on this adventure with us. We literally couldn't do any of this without your support. And it means the world to us that you tune in to watch us explore these crazy places. You guys are the absolute best, and we appreciate each and every view. If you enjoyed watching us explore the Netherlands, please do us a huge favor and smash that like button until it turns blue, just like Delftware pottery. And if you haven't already, what are you even doing with your life? Hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss another video. We post new travel videos and insane challenges all the time. And trust me, you do not want to be the last to see what crazy thing we do next. Subscribing is free and it helps us out more than you could ever imagine. Now I want to hear from you. Go down to the comments right now and let me know which of these 16 places was your absolute favorite. Was it the windmills of Kinderdijk, the art in the Rijksmuseum, the fairy tale magic of Efteling? I'm going to be reading through as many comments as I can for the next hour. So let me know your top pick. Maybe we'll even go back and do a crazy challenge at the most popular spot. Your comments literally help us decide where to go and what to do next, so get typing. Thank you again for watching, you legends. We have so many more insane travel videos just like this one right here on the channel, so be sure to check them out after this. We've explored abandoned cities, stayed in crazy hotels, and given away tons of money all over the world. Click on one of the videos on your screen right now to keep the adventure going. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.